Hello, thank you for joining in. Today I want to talk about why you should be a pace setter. It is very easy to follow other people, to try to keep in step with other people, but oftentimes it's very challenging to set the pace, to be the one that people can follow, people can look up to be the one setting the standards. So in a world where there is a lot going on and there is always someone setting the pace, why not be that person who sets the pace? Why not be the person that others are striving to keep in step with? The importance of being a pace setter is that it keeps you in a state where you're constantly trying to improve yourself, because you know there are people who are looking up to you. And really, to be a pace setter, you have to be an effective leader. I see pace setters as leaders. There are people who are walking the talk. There are people who have traveled the road and they're seeking to inspire other people to, follow through, to travel along with them, and to be able to see the fruit of what they've obtained traveling that road. And so if you're someone who is always, having this feeling in you of inspiring people, then this is probably for you. And if you're someone who doesn't really care whether you inspire people or not, this probably is still for you. But the lesson today really is that it is very important for you to keep in, to be a pace setter, to set the pace in whatever field or area you find yourself. Be a pace setter in your workplace, be a pace setter in your community, be a pace setter in your social group among your peers. And you can do this by simply being the one who raises standards, the one who respects the law, the one who follows the principles. You just simply become someone who is so passionate about upholding standards. And really, pace setters are people who love to uphold standards, not just once, but they are consistent in doing this. So it's not just a once in a day thing or a once in a while thing, but it then becomes like a lifestyle where you are constantly developing yourself and growing, and you can see that you're better than who you were a couple of days back or a couple of weeks back, and you have a roadmap, so to say, and you have a kind of a clear vision of where you want to be, and so you're sticking to it, and you are traveling that road and improving on yourself and becoming a better version of yourself. And as you do that, whether you like it or not, or whether you know it or not, people are watching. There are people who are watching your life. There are people who are looking up to you. There are people who are poking around and seeing how, they can improve their own lives to be at the same standard or level where you are. This is just how society is. We want to improve ourselves, and sometimes we look up to other people to be inspired. We look up to other people who are doing great things, people who are succeeding in the area where we need improvement. It could just be that you want to really grow in your career, and there is that coworker who is just on the top of their game. They're just soaring. As soon as they joined the company, they just focus themselves on becoming better, doing the job better, settling in that position, and getting promotion within a very short pace of time. And you've been there for maybe a couple of years and you've not attained that level of success. You might become, someone who's looking at that person and saying, there's something in this guy that I might want to, look at. There might be something they're doing differently that I may want to look into and see how I can improve myself. And really, that person you're looking up to then becomes a pace setter. And it's important to look up to people, to, be inspired by others. But you come to a point in your life where you become the one inspiring others, and you become a pace setter in that sense. So you have to keep, watching your own life, watching your own attitudes and your behaviors, watch what you're doing. And it's very important for you to always be conscious that people are watching you. People are watching your moves. People are watching your every step. People are observing your life. Make sure that you're not, leading people astray. Make sure that people can be inspired when they look at your life. Be different in the way you do things, in the way you seek to inspire people, in the way you are, getting things done. Even when people don't want to get their hands dirty and serve others, be that person who can step in. I mean, when I talk about being a pace setter, I'm not just talking about, a fancy title, becoming one that people can serve or people can praise, but becoming someone who is willing to step in and fill a gap and fill a void and delivers, a service and help someone and, just give back. I'm talking about just, someone who is serviceable, someone who is humble, someone who loves what they're doing and they're so passionate and to the point where their passion and enthusiasm is so infectious as it's drawing people in who are leaning in to see what's going on, to see where this light, that is illuminating the room is coming from. So in a sense, you become like a light in a dark room. And like the Bible really says, you cannot light a lamp and put it under the bed or the table. You have to put it somewhere where it kind of spread the light into the dark areas around. So if you are someone who's already prospering in certain areas in your life, maybe in your career, in the way you do your things, please make sure that you don't hide yourself. Make yourself visible, so to say. Make yourself available for people to be able to emulate you, because you are a pace setter. And it's very important to know it. Don't be a pace setter by accident, because I know there are a lot of people who are inspiring so many people without even knowing. You have to be conscious. You have to be very intentional about being a pace setter, and you have to do this with a lot of love for what you do. You're not just doing it out of excitement. You're not inspiring people because you're so excited about everything that comes your way, but you are cool, you're calm, you're collected, you have a level head, and you are so, poised, and you get things done in a very passionate way and in a timely way as well. You're hardworking and you're focused. So you are setting a pace in that area. You can't become a pace setter in every aspect of life. You can become a pace setter in almost everything. You can become a jack of all trades and a master of none. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about becoming a pace setter in your own niche, in that particular profession you find yourself in. You can really settle down and become someone who is inspirational, someone who is just drawing people in, who's inspiring people and leading them in the right direction. And so thank you for watching today, and go out there and set the pace and let the world become a better place because you were here. And may God bless you as you continue to watch our channel. And remember to subscribe and leave a comment in the section below if you want, and let's know what you're thinking about the content you're seeing on the channel.